Meeting of the Hospital Authority Nominating Committee for officers for the Hospital Authority Board. I'm Robert Miller, chair of this subcommittee. I'm going to read the mission statement for the hospital, which is to improve the health and wellness of Nashville by providing equitable access to coordinated patient-centered care, supporting tomorrow's caregivers, and translating science into clinical practice. The minutes from our last meeting are here to be reviewed. Does anybody have any additions or corrections? If not, do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, so we are charged with making a slate of candidates for the Hospital Authority Board. We need to select positions of chairman, vice chair, and secretary. We have a list of board members and whether they would be willing to serve in any or all of these positions. And if we start with the chair, Mr. Esquivel, Dr. Martin, Dr. Nettles, and Ms. Smith have all indicated a willingness to serve as chair. So I think that our charge is to put one or two of these forward. It doesn't limit what the Hospital Authority Board can do as a whole board if they want to add people, but I guess that we need to come up with one or two for each position.
So are nominations open?
Nominations are open.
I guess my question, would it not be permissible if individuals express an interest to go ahead and put their name on the ballot? Is that something written that we typically, and I apologize, I've been on this subcommittee for a couple of years now, I just didn't recall. Do we not just move all those names forward because they've indicated a willingness to serve?
I think that we're asked to put together a limited slate so that it makes it simpler for the board to elect.
Sounds good.
So in that case, we would do nominations for each post individually.
Right.
Okay. I'd like to nominate Dr. Miller for the chair to serve out the remainder of. I'm sorry. I mean Dr. Martin. Forgive me.
Okay.
My apologies.
Okay.
I see you
I
over
didn't
there
mean to
like,
get you nervous. I didn't mean to get you upset.
I felt the energy.
That's
over
right.
there.
I'm terribly sorry
Where
about
that came from.
But to reinforce that, that's Dr. Buzz Martin.
Okay.
And I second that nomination.
Okay. Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so we will put Dr. Raymond Martin up for chair of the Hospital Authority Board. And then we have the vice chair.
I'll go ahead and make a nomination, if that's appropriate
Okay.
at this point, for Christy Smith to serve as vice chair.
Dr. Hudson, do you have anybody you'd?
Well, I second that nomination.
Okay. Okay, so we have Christy Smith being nominated for vice chair. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And then the third position is secretary. And any nominations for secretary?
I'd like to nominate Dr. Nettles.
I second that.
Okay. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so our slate of recommendations will be Dr. Martin for chair, Ms. Smith for vice chair, and Dr. Nettles for secretary. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Or do we need multiple? Did we say we were presenting two per? No, okay. I thought we were doing two per position, but we will open it up. I just want to make sure.
I think we should open it up
At the committee,
at the committee meeting.
and if there are additional suggestions, they can make it at the time. Okay. Sounds good to me.
I moved, we adjourn.
Second?
Second.
Okay, all right. We will convene in 6 months again?
Okay.
Yeah, less than
Less
six
than
months
6
prior to the end of June.